He had his flash in his hand, he's focused on the site, he may expose himself here. Kjaerbye spotted him, some suppressing shots, but may not be aware of the boost. broky fires first, and now it's Rain falling in the window. The boost pays off, and CT, flurry of frags in favor. Blue on brown, it's only Coldzera. Maybe, if he can... Oh, really? Hello, Kjaerbye. I hope he's in the server as well tonight.
The nade was not chunky.
No, an MBK should at least have a couple. Long-range MP7, not known to be the mid-range rifle, but he's made it look damn good. And now Coldzera. Maybe you got one here. He's hanging out by his graffiti, a little bit of a narcissist. And there we have it. It's 2-0.
So if you get yourself to everybody at home.
Yeah, I'm Rush. I'm the observer. I observe a lot of stuff, but right now I'm casting just for some fun. They did use their only flash. This is going to be an absolute wipe here. I don't think anything's going to get there. Kjaerbye's got the Glock. The Glock is powerful, but...
Mirage, and then kind of continued that
Look
forward.
at this. They're lingering.
Exactly. So he's going to be put to task here and overwhelmed, outdone. And now it's been both Issaa, Valde, Mantuu all pushing up, and Kjaerbye on the other side. Shakes away one.
What is one thing? Oh, nice shot. What is one thing we often talk about with FaZe Mirage T-side? We say, FaZe is mid-control.
This is heard. Aleksib must have heard this.
Aleksib? He's heard enough. He's positioned himself. He's chosen somewhat wisely. Gets broky, the 1v1.
Best team at pistol rounds in the entire tournament with, I think it was something like 80%.
80%, that is quite the conversion. And it has, once again, been a 1-for-1. Into the site. MBK got a lot to do here. Oh, Valde just keeping him safe and sound. He had one side, Valde had the third. And NiKo waking up.
1v2.
Could happen. Issaa gives him the fire. NiKo is on fire, just like his Deagle. Mantuu, though, on the AWP. NiKo and Desert Eagles is not a mix. As you mentioned, it's been NiKo continuing to have sensational performance here at IEM New York. Issaa's got a lot to do here. Good damage. It's Aleksib from above. And the spray from Issaa arriving in the kill feed. The first time we've seen his name strung together with two. Makes it 3 total.
Of course, I'm sure there might be even a timeout potentially for it. But
hopefully Kjaerbye calls one of those for them, huh? We learned that yesterday.
Yeah, he's very much happy to say, let's take a second to consider this, because 6 way through. That little late smoke towards connectors, a bit of an issue. There will be grey screen going through it, but they'll have to commit to the angles. Valde's in trouble here. This is a horrible position to be in when fights are taken there. AKs just rip you apart, and it's worked very well. They've lost the 2 on the site. Now there's 3 keys swarming, but it's MBK towards connector.
Good shot, broky, keeping this one level for FaZe. A 3 versus 1 likely just means the second round is a guarantee here. NBK doesn't need to squander the M4, the armor, but Kjaerbye takes it from him regardless, just hanging out in mid boxes. And
double eco territory, so I guess why not?
Okie dokie, artichoke. We got some util here. If they can get an early kill, get a weapon on the board, and of course FaZe's positioning makes that very hard. A dink from Issaa. Valde can finish this off. They will pre-fire, and Rain's not taking any prisoners.
And that always feels nice. Clean entries, 3 in a row. That nice little trade work, just ensuring that no one can get that kill back on you. Your buddies, maybe even underpass. So now their attention turns. They consider unpass and they see it. Mantuu loses the fight though. Rain again. His area of success is connector. But Aleksib, they didn't expect the quiet Finn in the corner.
M4A1.
Oh, gosh.
Full flash, but he still hits his shot. He hasn't taken down Rain, but that will be finished off by Issaa. Numbers favoring the CTs here, and it could get worse. broky getting more and more flack. Cold to lock him in. Issaa's already done some dirty, but now Cold could find the multi. NBK stands his ground in the...
With 3 players in those apartments, he knows they're there. He can call for support, but they're still a couple of steps away. Finally, Aleksib makes it. Spots Kjaerbye, but loses his life. Rain trying to keep control, but loses some.
Yeah, now look at Kjaerbye's health. This makes things a problem because broky wants to support. Now he finds the frag. A molly and a plant would be fantastic, sublime. And look, a plant for sure. It works perfectly in this 3v2. They don't have much.
And he's feeling kind of free in this broky, which is wild. His confidence to move. He's staying mobile, depending on Kjaerbye to keep his back safe, but that's the pick. Issaa goes down. The player that he'd noted won towards the... Oh, the turn from broky.
He's done enough.
But now, Kjaerbye's only 8 HP.
Yeah.
That's all he's got, but time. There's nothing left for Aleksib. The one peak, the timing's there. Kjaerbye had the flash, he had the peak, and FaZe have the ring through that they were in connector. broky going to tell him that for free, not too fast. But there's a lot of players here. Yeah, there is, and it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I mean, this is a chance for Aleksib. The dink into the body shots, converting one. Maybe there's some more. What are you doing, broky? Get that all back in your hands, young man.
Through that smoke, doesn't he, old broky? He's going to get up close and personal. The USPs have all tucked out window, and this should be a done and dusted round. I don't think these USPs and Deagle in the hands of Valde are going to get much done.
Oh my god, such biased casting. Jeez. Mantuu and Valde. broky could very well find another opening kill. He's 1 for 0 in openings at the moment, but Valde has got so many duels. Oh, a nasty turn of events, but Aleksib manages to claw one back instantly. Hang on, Rain brings the fight. Aleksib's ready. He seems he's always prepared. 14 frags for the in-game leader.
Connector. Issaa can be such a great anchor towards A. Just hold the position, hold the line, play smart, play safe.
Lovely.
Yeah, Beep tries to do what he can, but it's going to be just him. Left in a 1v4. 30 seconds on the board.
Shake it, baby.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, he lost so much HP in that first duel. It's a shame. Mantuu should really have this one dead to rights, and he does. Converts the...
Aware of this. They still have Valde towards, Palace. He's still up there. But kjaerbye is being the world's biggest round 2 HP, does get taken down by Mantuu. So the retake is very much possible, but there's a time limit on this, and Valde's the only one with the kit so far. NBK goes looking, but broky's towards Tetris. Nice. There he goes. Time, though, continues to tick. Coldzera still living. Valde makes the play, but it's all for nothing. 8-7. FaZe takes the peek towards CT. Rain's feeling like he wants to regain some of this territory lost, but it is going to be a bit of a filter through towards Connector, towards Jungle, but coming in swinging is Rain. Already Valde being removed. Means this 5v4 gets a little trickier.
Yeah, it's a good shot again. It looks like the CTs are just winning every aim duel they take. It looks so scary. Devilman, FaZe Clan defusing, kit on him, and it's a perfect round. Coldzera. Another death for Issaa. He's been falling off, and Coldzera dropping 2 bodies in the bomb. Couldn't ask for more from your short anchor. And here's kjaerbye looking to make sure this one is neat, tidy, and perhaps even a little weapon upgrade if he can find an AK. Just the Galil on Mantuu.
Pretty good close range. The fire rate did get nerfed out a little bit, but it's probably a case where they just leave Valde up here just to chill out for a bit. So maybe NiKo is going to see a little bit of action here. They do push in, and now NiKo's going to mop them all up nice and easy. That's how you want it on these rounds.
Lovely stuff.
But Rain's already deep. It reminds you of the pistol round almost, kind of sitting quite passively, willing to kind of almost give up somewhat of the site, fight a little, but they've lost 2. That's not what they wanted here for the CT side, but the T's grinning from ear to ear, I'm sure. Dangerous, but still under control.
That spray could have very well been their way back in.
1 minute and here we go.
Yeah, smoke's coming in, Molly's coming out. kjaerbye deciding to actually back away from their little kind of up-posted area. Valde with a freebie towards Cold. The flashes were good enough. kjaerbye now shows his hand, and no one's there to trade on this yet. Yeah, I love that he baited them in. They were all looking for him because of that smoke. He threw the smoke on the Molly. The sound cue works, and so does kjaerbye's Org. Maybe a third. It's damage. NBK working with 31. It's a 3v3, and the bomb's loose on site. They have to get out of those apps, and Mantuu's the one keeping him in kitchen. Hits a shot onto broky. Orp not involved in the retake. He's walking up.
Looks like it, but they're not going to commit on this.
Really big chance here. That's the bomb. It's the multi-kill dream from Rain. Wow, FaZe Clan have just been gifted the 11th unless something really does go awry. The bomb is under CT control, and Issaa's the only one with a chance to really contribute here. Up middle, there's a chance onto Mantuu, and broky converts. This one has just fallen completely flat, a flat line for OG. And I love the faith in each other. Chad, this is a moment for kjaerbye to try and keep that narrative building for FaZe. And he puts pen to paper, but Aleksib wants right back into it, but NiKo's making it hurt. Pushes forward, Aleksib does find one, but kjaerbye keeps committing over and over. They've seen the bomb. Yeah, taking those fights, a bit more confidence in their play. Rain's found his 14th, Aleksib trying to rat around the smoke. Cold's deep into B. Issaa's on a hunt. He's got in his hand for a second, okay.
With the bomb, this is a chance for Valde. He makes this kill, he can get onto the site. He might be able to beat broky, but clearing this, that was step 1, yeah.
Wow.
That's an upgrade.
And Cold is waiting patiently. kjaerbye this time. Again, they've isolated Cold. Yeah, they found him through nade and smoke sprays. Aleksib executing the strategy and doing the fragging necessary. Valde trades out the last on the site. NiKo's arrived much earlier than they may anticipate, as Chad has outlined. 2, but a couple of frags and NiKo can equalize. Not to be. Issaa checking. And now Rain reveals his location, but the flank is there. He nearly finds it. Valde making the UMP.
There. And with all those bodies on the site, they still fall. OG did a great job of finding those jewels. Valde doing a lot of work with that UMP, one of the compromised weapons going into round 23. But we get called upon to deliver maybe a bit of an echo of what he once did, but not today. Pulls away. Caught. Again, he must be getting so frustrated. 3 rounds now. Every time they've hit B, he's barely been able to deliver one shot. You're absolutely right. Because obviously then they're waiting for this. They're very hyper aware of the possibility. Now Rain is tiptoeing
He sees MBK, he's gonna get one, but it's a try. Oh! NiKo just rips this round away from OG. Don't go towards A. Just leave it the hell alone. That NiKo and Rain combination has been to fall.
Who's responsible for CT is my first question, because Cold's already walking out. And they're quite passive. The spray, such good timing from Valde. I don't know if he spotted him. Kjaerbye on the other side has used a gap. Catching Aleksib's cross, the bomb's loose. This is actually really awkward here.
He's feeling closed in on, and he's right to be feeling as such, because Valde's going to be an angle he simply does not expect. That is safe in his head, and it's not. Wait! broky predicts that. Maybe it was long enough. Maybe there was that second of doubt, but wait, again. Here comes the Vice closing in Kjaerbye.
Mantuu.
All the attention was drawn by broky. Kjaerbye, you going to do it? No, he keeps it all looking safe and sound and around the world.
Jiggling on ramp with the bomb, wants to try and draw CTs in. They've second-guessed themselves at this point, standing still, and another frag. Issa's found it now. Coldzera's dinked. Issa could find it more. Valde with the AK, he's the hero, and he can be just that. Pays a heavy price for the frag. But just pistols, no armor. OG up against the ropes, and FaZe have let it slip away. Or have they? Flanks coming in. It does indicate that Kjaerbye could be caught out, and that would be enough to seal the round. They've done it, Lauren. OG, faced with a potential 15th, faced with a likely 15th, they don't concede.
Comes the hit. Coldzera has been mitigated every single time. This time Kjaerbye burning alive. Has to be cautious. He finds one more kid up. Sure, Aleksib's there, and now Coldzera overwhelmed. broky's made it, but the timing's uncomfortable, and again, barely a bullet shot, and Coldzera is dead. B is done. OG have found the weakness, and once again, they pressure it.
I remind you, as we came back, Mantuu reminding us that Mirage, a map he enjoys because it's Aleksib's favorite. We're seeing another great call as he pulls the CTs around the map, keeps them guessing. Answers do not come.
Another, and well, once again, they go to bully the B site, so there is always a chance. broky can come online, but needs to now.
Yeah, shots need to hit ASAP, and that's not the shots they were hoping. It is only a USP now, and I'm afraid this one spells trouble. Spells 15.
Because once again, when you come into a round when it's 15, to 14, which it more than likely will be.
To this, Cold from Connector, broky joining Rain
20.
on CT, and now it's time to cross. First is Issaa, draws the fire. NBK wants it, but a quick one from Rain, the Norwegian, starting to slay. Bomb needs to be planted in the next 5 seconds. It needs to be planted, and Aleksib's lost it. Oh dear, so has OG. No time. Valde's found some headshots, but NiKo, he's wrapping this one up. One-on-one, no time. And it's 50.
Smoke's obviously going to be a bit of a problem. However, middle, NiKo, more problems, but he seems to be dealing with them well. Oh, I thought he had another, but MBK denies. Now Rain's in a tricky spot. Flash comes in, but he's going to make this uncomfortable for MBK. The shots didn't quite find them well enough. 35 seconds about to be beckoning on the board. And MBK knows he's in all kinds of danger. Mantuu's great, but this is a little too much even for him. And NiKo on that.
I'm sure many people are that good. Locked down, holding his exit. Mantuu's got everything covered. If he has a little look, okay, NBK gone and traded. We get the equalizer. And I'm not even surprised at this point.
But they have been meticulous at this. Did Valde note him?
I don't think, yeah, the spray. Whoa. The spray indicates there's at least something. They're aware, and yep, that's Valde finding it. Okay, things get awkward for FaZe here. Rain has a chance, as does Kjaerbye. What a great time on the swing, but he's flubbed his lines. Valde's on for an ace. 3 kills into the B site. The rest of FaZe got no way in. NBK confirms the words I say. 36 points of health in a dream. Another all too familiar scenario. It's Groundhog Day. Slightly less famous actor this time, though, from Bosnia. Issaa gets the frag, and this is them looking to take initiative.
BK.
And MBK with a lot to do. A very, very busy plate. Too much. Aleksib rotating in, but this spells 17 to 17.
They have to go for this. Well, they don't have to, but they should. This is overtime. They have the money, and it's just Aleksib. 1-on-4, 1-on-3 now.
Spotting broky, pushing in, catching NiKo. Aleksib, you want to blow my mind? Not quite. Double, though.
So hit's going to come on in. Smokes come over. Flashes to follow.
Okay, that's a nice shot. The pre-firing Kjaerbye sent to the Shadow Realm. Issaa handing out another double. That's Mantuu in the feed. OG, a clean defense of the A take. FaZe fall flat. Our cream crackered. Ooh, I was talking about Mantuu, I guess. Jeez Louise, NiKo. Pressing CT. Issaa unannounced just yet. NiKo's already put Mantuu in the grave. Feels already like FaZe can convert this around the smoke. A tiny gap, touching his crouch key, pop in the head. 4-on-2. Looks like another overtime. NiKo will take quite the heavy price.
Please.
And now it's even his spray hits. Aleksib's going to have to work with half health.
He bought so much time, so much presence, and now time for those readjustments in the post plant. NBK and Aleksib, incredibly good players. Coldzera found, and now the 2v2 broky. Eyes on the cross. NBK can be in an awkward angle though, and he knows it. Kiebi up close in sandwich, gets found, and now 1v1. Aleksib up against broky. Oh, broky's only gone and done it.
Quick to the trigger, quick to the draw. NBK needs to drop the smoke.
But look at the lurk from Rain as well. This could be huge. That isolates him. It's just NBK. It's all NBK. He gets down one. He tags up the second, but NiKo still lives. And Issaa, you're a million.
Flash and no time.
No time at all. No time like the present. Of course, NiKo will just take this fight, rot the clock.
So something to note.
Awares as to NiKo's position. 30 seconds. It's going to get down to a very chaotic final 30.
Aleksib swinging.
Yeah, Alexi's found Rain and found broky too, so that's going to be the connector pressure gone, and that kind of puts NiKo a little useless. He could have maybe pressured from the back, been that lurker if they had got that pressure towards jungle, but it leaves it down towards Kiebi and NiKo. Clean enough fight on the first, and awkward from Mantuu. 15 seconds though. Issaa on the site. NiKo, no, nothing happens. 3 stand. Safety. Valde not far away, so yes, the success is there, but unless NiKo sells something incredible, they're not going to fall for this. And they're not. 30 seconds. Rain's found NBK. It's game on, but Issaa could save the day. Traded well by Coldzera. Very, very sharp as broky can recover the bomb and get this plant going.
NiKo's still B.
Filth, isn't he?
He had so much faith in his teammates doing that. He just wants to make sure he can confirm anything, any audio cue. He hears Mantuu heading underpass. Valde's been standing towards CT spawn, and there's the frag he's been waiting for. One more. Valde's been holding this so long. If NiKo takes him down, okay. Some things in life aren't fair, but one felt fair. And there goes the final frag. So FaZe ending the half 2-1. Ladder room short side. Smoke's about to fade. This is a fight. One. The Kiebi seems prepared for. Forced off the line, 3 of them. And Mantuu finds his teammate. Cold finished off. broky rotates in, and Kiebi and broky filling the feed. Another one. Valde's flank not finding anything. A 2v3, they're so low. Kiebi standing his ground. Mantuu to clutch with 25 points of health. He's already got 2 scalps affixed to his belt, and they're flanking him. It's finished off quick. 21 to FaZe. You could see 3 CTs strung out on the wrong side of the map.
1 timeout left for FaZe here. They may as well give this one a crack, but it's unlikely.
Oh, that's a shame. Didn't even get flashed. I think he was expecting more. Now into the site they pour. Double. Rain's just thinking better of it.
Yeah, save the AK. That's one weapon I can justify the CT's holding on.
Was handed to him on a plate before in middle. At this time, he's just torn him apart. Nade does slow him down, but Kiebi now going to be called upon. That's going to be another. Oh, Kiebi finally comes into his own towards B. But there's still so many threats. Mantuu still stands. Issaa tries to make play up short. It's not happened. Kiebi is everywhere right now. And it looks like FaZe might just have done enough in his hands.
Kiebi, what a round. FaZe Clan take their pick. And a smile creeping onto the Dane's face. Quite the performance. 42 rounds of play in the first map.